What up, team? What up, family? What up, world? This is your boy KLBK, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. The markets are closed, and what's important for trading on the binary option side, as well as the Forex side, as well as the stock side, as well as the crypto side, is really identifying the trend. And what that means is you need to understand when you enter a trade if you should be buying or selling. What we realize and what we know and understand is that most individuals get into a trade and they don't understand if the market is going up or if the market is going down because they're really looking at the market on a shorter time lapse. So they can be in a trade for 5 minutes and it looks like it's going up, going up, going up. And then all of a sudden it turns around and it drops. And the reason is when the market was going up, going up, going up, it was just in a pullback in the market and then it corrected itself and continued the trend for a sell. So today we bring you what's called the AGB class, and AGB stands for aqua gray blue, and it's called that because everything we do on this channel is color coordinated. For all you guys that are tuning in from Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, I greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in, for joining this channel. And I only want you to subscribe if you find value in the content that I am sharing and displaying to you on this channel. This channel was created and brought to you just for you to gain the knowledge over the past 9 years that I've gained so you can implement this into your own trading strategy. Normally on this channel, we look at binary options, but I also trade Forex and I also trade crypto as well. But now I'm going to show you, myself and my wife are both going to show you some very, very powerful things. So first, I'm going to dive into showing you a skill, showing you a tool so you can look at the market and you're going to know if you should be buying or selling. And then my wife's going to come behind me with some dynamic information. She's going to show you guys exactly how you should be properly handling your account by using proper risk management while you're trading. Meaning, if you're growing your account and it's growing, 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 you got to know when to stop. Most individuals will just keep trading and then it'll pull back and they'll be red and they'll be waiting for it to go blue and it never goes back blue. But she's going to show you how you can change that. And then she's going to tap in to show you guys how you can take $500 and turn it into $1 million as well. So you guys stay tuned for that. So prior to jumping into this platform, there's something that we do. We go to a platform called TradingView, and you guys can just go to Google, type in TradingView, and then you'll see it pop up. I already have it on my board right here, right now on my screen. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to walk you through exactly what it is you need to do. So let's just start from the beginning. So I'm just going to go to Google. We're going to go to Google real quick, and I'm just going to type in TradingView. There it is. And then I'm going to click on this first one right here. And then your screen is going to look like this. Now, you may have a black screen, you may have a white screen. I love the darker screen. I switch mine to the darker side. And then what I'm going to do now is I need to add some currencies to my chart. So I'm going to click on markets. And I'm going to, let me move this down. I'm going to click on markets. I'm going to go down to Forex. I'm just going to click on major real quick, just so I can change that background. And then, let's click on this right here, EURUSD. And I'm going to click on see on super charts, as you guys see here. And now this is going to take me directly into the platform. Now, your platform may not look like mine. Yours may look like this, which is okay. If you like the white background, keep it on the white background. If you like the dark background, all you have to do is just right click on your screen, guys, go down to color theme, select dark, and then it will change that background. Now, when you first get here, if you have the paid version or the free version, there's different things that you can do. Today, I'm going to be staying on the free version so we can show everybody how you operate on the free version. And then when you're ready to upgrade to the paid version, we can go over there too, because there's a little bit more that you can do with adding different indicators, changing different colors on pairs, and so forth. And also looking at different time zones. So you'll go up here, and then what you would do is you would go on a new layout. Now, I'm not going to do that because I already have one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select, let me see which one I want to select for you guys today. Let's select my Super Saiyan. Let me see here. Yep, this will work. So I have my chart here. And you can name your charts many different ones. You can have quite a few charts, but I'm going to show you this one so I can add these indicators onto it for you as if you're starting for the very first time. Then you'll click right here. You'll go ahead and you'll create a new list so you can name your list. As you guys see, I have 100 plus pips over here, AGB, AGB, KOBK. I just named it AGB for this class because that's what we're doing. And the AGB stands for aqua gray blue. And I'll show you guys why it's called that. Then what you're going to do, now we need to add some currency pairs. So right here, there's a plus symbol. We're going to hit that plus symbol. And then we're going to go over here where it says all sources. And you're going to want to type in one source. And the reason we're pulling in one source, so the prices across the board, the spreads and so forth will all be the same thing. So you can type in Oanda. And then let's just click on that real quick. And now every single pair that we look at will come from the broker Oanda. So now that I have that, now that I have that selected, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on Forex. So now I want to go ahead and I want to hit this plus, guys. When I hit this plus, you're going to see the pairs populate over here. And this is what we need. Now, while I'm doing this, the reason we're doing this today, we like to do this when the market is closed, because on your regular Forex pairs and your regular stocks, the market is closed down. So when the market is closed, you can get a real good snapshot of what's going on with price because it's frozen. So now doing this today, we are literally setting ourselves up for next week with this strategy. This strategy sets you up for the whole week, not just a couple of days. So as you add these pairs, it may seem like a lot at first. And as you do this more and more, you'll notice that you won't trade South African Rand or the US peso, or maybe some of you will, but I have the main ones. I like the majors and a few of the minors, and I have those selected already. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep it like it is. Now, if you're just starting off, what I recommend is you go ahead and you select every single one of those pairs so you can practice doing your analysis on identifying the trends. So once we have everything over there selected, we have to add on an indicator that's going to help us utilize, help us determine what the trend's going to be. So you're going to come up here, you're going to type in indicator. And what we're going to do, I want to blow this up today. Let me go ahead and blow this up and we're going to move this over here. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in the indicator called DLO. And you're going to hit this one right here, DeLorean EMAs. Once you hit the DeLorean EMAs, you'll see it pop up on your chart. The name of the class is called AGB. So we're going to click on, you're going to highlight on DeLorean EMAs. You're going to go to the setting, the gear icon. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to uncheck the EMA color 1, EMA color 2, and we're going to leave it like that. And then we're just going to hit OK. Now, the important thing to this is the time frames. We do this on the 1 hour time frame and the 4 hour time frame. As you see, I have those starred. We do the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Well, those are the most important time frames when doing this strategy. Now, as I go through this, I want you guys to always remember that whatever you see on the 1 hour, it must match on the 4 hour. And what I mean by that is the colors, the aqua, gray, and blue. So we have that. Now let's find a good setup. I want to start with a good one so you guys can see what it is to have a good pair. And I think we have one right here. All right, so the first thing you do is you must identify price. Here's price. It's at 148.140. Now I have my aqua line, I have my gray line, and I have my blue line. All three of those lines are underneath price, underneath that candle right there. Let's blow that up so you guys can really see that candle. It's underneath that candle. So I want you guys to look at it like those lines are pushing the market up. So what that means is next week on Monday or Tuesday, I really like to trade Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. But the next week, this market should continue to go up for an uptrend, meaning we should be buying that market. But we can't mark this pair up yet because we need to identify if it's the same on the 4-hour time frame. So we're going to go over here to the 4-hour just by clicking that. And then the first thing I'm going to do is locate price. Here's price 148.167. Price is above all of my lines. Now I have to make sure that they're in order. Aqua, gray, blue. We have aqua, we have gray, and then we have blue. So now I know for next week that USD JPY should be a buy. Now, it's not always that way. Sometimes it could flip, but that's very rare. But that's why you always have to pay attention when you're trading. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on that little T for text. I'm going to click on my chart and I'm going to type in buy or / call, the proper terminology for next week. I'm going to hit OK. Then I'm just going to go ahead and move that over here. So now I'm going to come over here to the UJ and I'm just going to mark it. Now, if you have the paid version, guys, if you know you're going to be buying this pair, you could just click on the green and then you can separate your colors. So everything that is buying to be green and everything that is selling to be red, or you could change it to whatever color you want. So we're going to go ahead. I marked it red. I need to upgrade my account over here. I didn't do it before we started class, but it's okay. Go ahead and hit that red. Put it right there. So now I know for next week that UJ is a buy. So let me find a sell for you guys real quick. And then that's another buy. Here's price, aqua, gray, blue. Let's go to the 1 hour. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that up real quick. This is also a buy. And the only reason I'm marking this up because it was right there in front of me. There's no need for me to pass it up because I need to mark them up anyway. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and see if we see a sell. Well, look at that. We got aqua, gray, blue as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on that 4 hour. We have aqua, gray, blue as well. Go ahead and mark that up. Looks like next week is going to be a really good week. Go ahead and mark that up. So that is another one. Now we're going to go to UJ. Let me see. Let me go back here. I'm going to mark that as well. Let's go to USHEF. All right. So this right here, guys, I want to explain this to you as well. So you have price that's located in between these lines. So the name of the class is what? Aqua, gray, blue. It's not in order. So what is this called? Guys, listen, this right here, we have an analogy, an acronym for this. It's BTS. And what BTS stands for, between the sheets. Guys, we are not going to trade anything when you guys are new traders starting off. You're not going to trade a pair that's like this. This right here is literally for trading in the zone. When you have your levels, when you have your supply, you have your demand zones, you have your support, you have your resistance, you have your order blocks. That's what these type of trades are for. If you do not know how to trade that, you're not going to take that trade because you can literally get caught in a bad trade and not know what's going on. Here we go. We have aqua, we have gray, and we have blue. As you guys see, I marked up my price earlier. I said it was going to this level. It didn't hit my stop loss, came back in, and now it's breaking back down to the lower side. I do believe it's going to come back and hit this level. That's going to be in the bag. That's extra pips right there. So we're going to switch over to this 4 hour real fast. We have price, we have aqua, we have gray, and we have blue. Guys, let's mark that up. That's another banger for us. So we're going to come over here and we're going to put sell, real terminology puts. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to mark this up red. And we're going to keep that on the chart. So as we go through the charts next week, everything is already in order. We already know what we should be doing. And then we'll go from there. So let me see. So I want you guys to literally go through these pairs and do the exact same thing. Now, when you get to your BTS pairs, guys, you don't have to write BTS. I'm doing that for a visual representation for you guys. Like this right here. It's a BTS right away, right? So it's BTS on the 4 hour time frame. If it's BTS on a 4 hour time frame, I literally do not have to go to the next time frame and look at it. Why? Because we're not going to be trading this pair. There's no need to waste my time. But what I want to do right now is show you that sometimes just because it's BTS on the 4 hour doesn't mean it'll be BTS on the 1 hour. Let's just look real quick. So, well, what do you know? So this right here would be a watch for me. I'm gonna blow it up some more. And the reason it's a watch normally because it's so close to that aqua line. So on the 1 hour time frame, it looks like a sell. It's almost a sell, but it's not. Why? Because on the 4 hour, it's a no go. So don't waste your time. I just want to show you that because sometimes one pair can say buy or sell, and you can get to marking it up really fast thinking it's a buy or sell. But if you don't go look at that other time frame to identify the trend, you can find yourself in a wrong trade in the upcoming week. So it's very important to do that. Aqua gray blue. And guys, once you start doing this, you start doing it fast. It doesn't take long for you to look at a pair and to identify if you should be buying or selling. So this is another one. Mark this up really fast. Boom. There we go. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to have some fun. Let me look at something while I got you guys on here real quick. I just want to see something. Boom. We broke that level and she took off. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now I can see price. Price is almost back at the high. I would love to see price. Actually, I'm going to mark this up for myself for later now. Actually, I would love to see price actually on the 4 hour break this level, close above this level, and continue running. And then I would like it to come back and retest this level, then take back off. All right, let's see here. Nelly, oh, boom, look at this, y'all. So this right here was from last week. I want you guys to see, we called a buy for last week, and look what happened. She went all the way up. Beautiful, beautiful. And she is not a buy. She's going to be in a retracement. So we're going to go to the next. All right, all right, all right. Nelly, are you there?
Yes.
I want you to do one of these for me. All right.
Okay, that price is above the aqua gray blue and they're in order.
Okay, absolutely.
So the price we're going to, we got to check on the 1 hour now.
Okay.
And it's not the same, so we would pass this one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Abort. We're going to do abort mission, BTS, whatever it is. We're not going to take that trade for that pair off this trend setting. Cool, cool, cool. Jasmine, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Got you loud and clear. What we gonna do here, man? What would you do here?
All right, so we're looking at the 1 hour time frame. I noticed that price is above the aqua line. Lines are in order. Aqua gray blue. So let's check the 4 hour time frame. All right, I locate price. Price is above the EMAs, and the EMAs are aqua blue gray. So unfortunately, this does not meet our guidelines, so we must abort mission.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great job, great job. Bayan, you want to get one before we switch over to the next phase? I know my brother's under the weather. He's definitely under the weather.
Yeah, I'm good. Yes.
Good, brother? Okay, okay. What we gonna do here?
The EMA is below our entry point, and it's going aqua gray blue, and that's the 1 hour chart.
It is.
That 1 hour chart. And let's go to the 4 hour chart. Okay, it's going abort mission.
Okay. So let's go back to this 4 hour over here. What did you see here?
Below. I'm looking at the EMA is below the entry point. What's this? The over there where green and the red are?
Okay, let me ask you this question. What are you using to determine your entry point right now?
I thought I was using the red and the green on the right hand side.
Red and no. This is just price. This is broker's price and the price that we pay. when we enter that trade. So this is including the spread. So the first thing you got to do, brother, is you have to identify where price is. So this right here, what you're seeing on the right-hand side, this is your price. The next thing you do is you must identify if your lines are above price or below price. So what we have here is prices actually in between those lines.
Yeah, that should have been between the sheets off the rip.
Exactly.
Got it.
All right, let's get you another one. Let's get you another one. Let me see here.
Yeah, I'm squinching here.
All right, let me see here. All right, what we got here?
Let's see.
Walk me through the whole process because I want to make sure you understand this.
Okay, I'm looking to the left.
To the left?
And I'm looking for my price. I mean, to the right.
Okay, to the right.
I'm looking for where my price starts.
Okay.
And it is below the line.
Maybe
and it's aqua gray blue.
Okay.
On the 4 hour.
What's below? You said it's below the line. What's below the line?
The EMA.
The EMAs. Oh, got you. You're saying the EMAs are below the line or below price. Okay, I got you.
Below price.
Okay, I understand. So then we go to the other time frame.
And open it up some. It still is below the line. So that would be a sell.
You sure? Nelly, what do you think?
It would be buy.
Why would it be a buy, Nelly?
Buy.
Because the EMAs are pushing price up.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Got it.
So Bion, when you're looking at it, bro, let me explain it to you a different way then. So when you're looking at this, what I want you to look at, once you identify the trend and you're trying to determine if it's a buy or sell, these lines that are underneath that candle, they're holding that candle up. They're pushing that candle up.
Pushing it up.
They're pushing it up. Now, if they were on top of that candle and they were in order, they'll be pushing the candle down. Okay?
Got it. I'm like I say, I'm on my phone and I don't have my glasses on. So, but I understand the concept, sir. Thank you. Thanks, Mel.
All right, cool. So I am done with the AGB part, guys. The AGB part is really, really easy. We have price on this one. I just clicked on NZD CAD. We're on the 1 hour time frame. We got price. We have aqua. We have blue, and gray. They are in order. They are on top of that candle. Therefore, they are pushing the candle down. They are pushing the candle down. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the other time frame. And I have blue, I have aqua, I have gray. That's a no-go, so I am not going to go any farther. And then next, guys, I'll show you guys how to do your entry points off of using this strategy, and then show you how to put your stop loss, where you should be putting your stop loss, and letting you know when you're getting that early sign on when to get out of the trade, because most individuals don't understand when to get out of the trade, how to turn their trade into a risk-free trade. You know, they don't understand that. So we'll dive a little bit more into that as we start adding more to this class. So this right here is really the AGB 101 class, letting you understand how you can look at the market, identify the trends when the market is closed. So next week, when the market opens up, you have a better understanding on when you should be buying or when you should be selling. Better yet, when you hop into a trade, it's not just going to always go up, it goes down. But what happens if the market goes into a retracement and your account goes red? Now you're going to have the confidence to understand, like, hey, this is just a pullback, because these lines that we have on here, they help you out as well as to knowing how far the market is going to pull back against you before it turns around and goes into your favor. So that's all I'm going to show you guys on the AGB. But now I have the pleasure of introducing my wife, Miss Curry, who's gonna, you know what, I'm not even gonna explain what she does, but she's gonna show you guys how to use proper risk management when you're trading in the market. This woman is a financial guru when it comes to this. And the way that she breaks this down is so that each and every single one of you guys that are tuning in from YouTube, IG, Facebook, TikTok, and even watching the replay, plus you guys that are on this call, she's going to break it down in a way so when you leave this call, you're going to have a game plan. And with this game plan, all you have to do is go implement the game plan. And then this is going to help you be successful in your trading journey. Because one thing, if you do not have a trading plan, you are planning to fail. So, Miss Curry, without further ado, you have it. You have it. It's all you. Y'all drop some sevens in the chat for my wife. Please, please, please. All right, babe. You got it. You got it.
Thank you so much, babe. You're absolutely phenomenal. Um, Hello, family. Such a pleasure to be here. I know it's been a while since we've been together. Well, I've been with you, rather. But I'm so excited to be back here. All of you guys should have a trading journal. This is what mine looks like. It's just a composition notebook. But within that journal, I have my trading plan. And a trading plan is composed of your strategy, your risk management, whether you have a compound plan or not, and also your trade journal. Like, I guess the way to put it is what entries and exits you're taking and pips and all those things. A good resource that I like to talk about is Compound Daily. I'm going to share my screen and actually go there for you guys. Thanks. There we go. Okay. All right.
You're muted, Jasmine.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Awesome. So, okay, when I shared my screen, it muted my mic. So let's see what happens now. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Wonderful. All right, so the lowest prop firm that I've seen. Okay, so let me go back. I don't know if you heard this part, but Compound Daily is my absolute favorite compound calculator, digital compound calculator. For those of you that have accounts, live accounts, it's the easiest way for you to see your daily trades for compounding to a certain specific goal. So say, for instance, if we had a $1,000 account and we made a conservative 5% a day for a course of maybe 90 days, we'll say, without taking any money out, so 100% daily reinvestment, that means that we're not pulling money out of our account, and we're not going to include the weekends because we want to trade Monday through Friday. Those are our best times to trade. It tells us how much money we can compound. So we can grow $1,000 to $80,732.03 in 90 trading days, which would then be May 24th. All right. Now, what this chart shows us is on day one, we need to earn $50. So using binary options, you have an option of splitting this up between 2 trades, 3 trades, 5 trades, 1 trade. That depends on your mental capacity and your discipline in the market. So if you need to be super conservative and only trade 1% or a 0.5% per trade, then you'll break up your daily earnings by X amount. So for instance, if I need to trade 5% for the day, I break up my 5% to 1%. So taking 1% trades to equal 5% for the day. So 1% trades will be $50 divided by 5, being $10 per trade, or my 1% is $10. For those of you trading on the foreign exchange side, you would look at your pips. Okay, there is a pip calculator as well. I like to use my FX book. Let's see, .com and your position calculator. But I've also created a chart here. You want to trade 1% per trade to then compound for the 5% a day, or you want to risk 1 to 2% per trade. If it's an A setup, guys, you definitely want to do that 2%, and stay away from the iffy setups, or it's not quite there. On the binary option side, the same thing applies. So we know the trading strategies that we have. Follow the rules. If it doesn't line up to the rules, then don't take the trade. The same thing applies. You can trade your A setups at 2% per trade, or 3% if it's an A setup, meaning that it matches all of your rules that you have lined up. And I'm actually looking for my calculator. What am I? Yep, there we go. All right, and it's here, position size calculator. So if you're trading foreign exchange, this is a great tool to use. The absolute best tool to use is called a trade manager set up on your MT5 or MT4, but this is plan B for those of you that don't have that. And you'll just put in the period you're trading. The currency is USD. Let's say that your account size is $1,000. Your risk ratio per trade, we only want to risk 2% for A setups. Your stop loss, this would be depending on the chart itself. So let's say it's an average of about 20 pips. And it gives you your trading lot size here. All right. So if you guys don't know how to read this is for another class, but you're risking $20 to possibly make 60, right? We like to go 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. So meaning that we risk 10 pips to make 20, or we risk 10 pips to make 30, and so on and so forth. Now, I'm super excited to show you guys that you can take this $1,000 and make $1 million within 1 year's time. I believe it's in 10 months, so let's see. 300 trading days, and that's way more than I need it to be. I believe it's 120 days, not quite. All right. But I also like to play with these numbers. It's just so fascinating to me how compound interest works. So yeah, there we go. At about 190 days, because I think at 188 it's less. Yep. So yeah, taking $1,000 and trading consecutively for 190 days with 100% daily reinvestment, meaning that you're not pulling money out, in a matter of about 9 months or so, you can earn over $1,000. I'm sorry, over $1 million. And again, these charts, they tell you how much you should earn daily. And what you'll do is you'll take this number, and depending on your personal discipline, whether you can take a 2% trade or 3% trade on binary options, or 5% trade on binary options, and be done for the day. But if you're if you know that you're not there yet, then break that up into smaller bites. You can take 1% trades, you can take half percent trades. So you take your total account and you'll select the 1/2%, or you'll select 1% and then just do half of that with a dollar amount, and you'll trade that until you get to um, your daily goal of 50%. I'm sorry, $50 or so in profit. Are there any questions so far about anything that I've said?
No.
Nope.
No? All right. So, yes, this is a fascinating tool. And I think what's fascinating as well is that most people, once they get to about the $300 per day mark, they start rolling. One thing that I've noticed also is that when you start with these compounding charts and you start with lower values and grow them, you kind of grow with your account. So it's not like you're starting off trying to trade, $34,000 for the day, but you starting off gradually and building your account from a smaller value to a larger value. It really helps your psyche grow as well with your account so that you can mentally handle the trading of large accounts, which we'll all be doing one day, right? Um, so I also wanted to talk about your risk management. Risk management is made up into 4 different categories. I'm going to stop sharing. Let's see, there it is. All right. There we go. So yeah, risk management is broken up into 4 categories. It's your risk capital being the amount of money you are comfortable losing. And so that's basically what's in your live trading account. Whatever you put in your live trading account, you need to be 1000% comfortable with blowing that money. Please do not trade money that you actually need to survive or that you have allocated for something else like bills or other investments, or just something that you're not willing to lose completely comfortably. All right. Your risk per trade. Risk per trade is how much money you are risking per trade. Typically, conservatively, we want to risk 1 to 2% per trade. And to be even more cautious or conservative, some people do 1/2% per trade. And so that's you just taking your account and doing the math on that. You can multiply times 1/2% to get that value. The third component of risk management is your risk to reward ratio. This measures how much your potential reward and return is for every dollar you risk. So, like I gave the example earlier, we want to take A setups. We want to take perfect setups that meet all of our requirements in our strategy. We have the strategies that we're using. We have the notes to those strategies that tell us that when this happens, and this happens, you take the trade. We want to take those type of trades. Um, and when we take those trades, we're risking maybe $5 to gain 10. Okay. So we always want to take at least a 1 to 2 profit. Um, a lot of people think that if the more times we trade, the higher our account will grow, and that's not technically true. When you're taking B and C setups, meaning setups that look okay, but they're not quite perfect, we actually put our account in risk. So if we only take a few A setups, we can actually increase our account by higher percentages because we're increasing our win rates based on the strategies that have been proven over time. And the last component of risk management is the maximum exposure of your account. The amount of money that you're willing to risk at one time. How many open trades do you have in your account? How many times are you entering into that one setup on a binary options? Or how many on the Forex market, how many entries are you taking on different pairs? So that's a question you must ask yourself as well, and be aware of the exposure of your account when you're trading. remember that every trade does not get the same risk percentage. Those A setups, you want to give it a 2% risk. Okay. Those B setups, maybe a 1% risk. C setups, I recommend not even taking them, right? Especially on the foreign exchange market when you're looking at different setups and you see something that it looks like a good entry, but it doesn't quite meet all the requirements, or you're not sure. Um, don't take that trade. Don't expose your account. But just focus on the A setups, perfecting your strategy, perfecting your mental in the market, because that is what makes the game changer. Um, and aside from that, are you good? Is anyone growing their account by compounding? Does anyone have a compound plan so far that they're following?
I was using one, but I lost it. I got off track somewhere. I got to start over again. I got to get back on track.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, yeah. That can happen. And another thing that I've noticed is sometimes we can trade and kind of go um, beyond whatever day we're supposed to make for that day and kind of skip through some days. Has that ever happened to you, Nelly?
I'm sorry, I didn't get the last part.
Yeah, has that ever happened to you when you were following your compound plan and it says that you're supposed to make $50 for the day, but you end up making 150?
Yeah, a few times, and then it's gone in the opposite direction as well.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So that's always the fun part, right?
Yeah.
Um, so does anyone trade foreign exchange, or does everybody only do binary options?
I'm rather new here, so I'm just doing binary options till I get a handle on it.
Okay. Awesome. 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 Do you have any questions about risk percentages or anything with your account to compound?
No, that seems pretty clear. Like, if you follow, if you print it out and
Mhm.
you try and stick to that, it makes perfect sense to me.
Yes, absolutely. Awesome. What about you, Patricia?
Hi, Jasmine. I
Yeah.
wanted, how you doing? This
Great.
was great that you and Claude did. I wanted to speak to Claude. I spoke to him yesterday on the phone. This is Pat
Huh?
Walker. And he doesn't know. I said he doesn't recognize my real name. And so we spoke yesterday because I haven't spoke to him like in a year and a half. And I saw all this has
Oh,
happened. So he sent me this link yesterday to
wow.
be a part of the Telegram. And I saw this. I said, "Oh, I get to come on one of Claude's live sessions, and then I got to meet you because he told me he had gotten married. He wasn't married when I first met him, and so I heard the babies crying in the back. So he told me about that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I wanted to give him a shout out and say hello if he's coming back.
Yes, yes, he
You know,
is.
he's gonna go a little crazy with me.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, welcome to the party. Thanks so much for
Yeah,
joining us. We really
yeah,
appreciate it.
this is great. So, because I already told him I had graduated from a Forex school. It had a 1-year curriculum. And so
Uh-huh.
I graduated last year. So I wanted to see what he was doing because he said, Patricia, he said, we're always a student. I want to see what you're doing. So so I just
Yeah,
hopped on today. I didn't know what you all were doing in this meeting today. So, but it's really great what you all explaining. So, oh, thank you,
thank
Nelly.
you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and congratulations on congratulating. That's huge.
Yeah, is that is really huge to me because my background is I'm a nurse. Hey,
Oh,
Todd.
I love that. I love that. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Pat. Thank you.
No problem, no problem.
My wife,
All right.
my wife done gave y'all the sauce, huh? She done gave y'all the sauce. I
You
had the
did.
babies. I know y'all heard the babies screaming in the background. I had to go get the babies.
Yeah.
I truly
But Claude,
apologize.
I was just telling your wife who I was.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful,
So
beautiful.
thank you for sending me that link to my phone yesterday. So you guys,
Absolutely.
this is really, really good. So
Awesome, awesome. I'm glad you found value in it. I truly am. And I can't wait to get on a session with you so we can combine what we know and just take it to the next level wholeheartedly, man. I heard my wife talking about prop firms and everything like that, and we've passed a few challenges we have, and it's time to elevate. It's time for all of us to elevate. So for those of you who just logged in and just tuned into the video, normally we trade binary options. I've created my own strategies. My wife and I both got together, put our heads together, and got in the books and to really solidify these strategies. And we've been able to grow accounts and help so many other individuals with these strategies as well. But the true passion, my true passion, our true passion is the Forex side, because that's literally where you can make money in your sleep. I don't have anything else for you guys. But you guys that are on the call, stay on the call. Babe, do you have anything else you want to share with the students before I stop this recording?
I just want to say that we all can work on being more consistent in the market, especially setting goals out there. I believe this is a great year for trading. The market is doing big things this year. So I want us to make sure that we're staying consistent, especially using our trading journals. Um, Go ahead and put that plan, your trading plan on the wall in front of you. Keep it in front of you and be consistent with it, and you will see results. Thank you.
Awesome. And when she say put trade goals on the wall, y'all she ain't playing. Let me tell you, my wife like, let me see that blue marker. Bathroom mirror marked up. Million here, 2 million here, 5 million here, 30 mil here. Bang, where we going? so like when she says that, guys, she truly does mean it. As you guys know, and she says it all the time. Write it down, make it plain. When you guys write it down, you visualize it, you see it, you breathe it, you feel it every single day. You wake up, you look at it, and subconsciously you are embedding that inside of yourself to know you have to achieve your goal. So when you're doing something that's not conducive to your goal, you're gonna have that trigger inside of you, like, yo, I need to get back on path. I need to get back around the right people that's going to help me stay on that path. I need to refocus. I don't care what you got to do, but get back on the path because you're seeing it every single day. I know some of my one of my buddies, he has sticky notes all around his house with just strategies and goals so he can always see it, so it's always inside of him. But with that being said, you guys that are on the call, stay on the call. You guys that have tuned into this video and you guys that are also watching the replay, we greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in to the AGB Class 101. Guys, listen, this is just the beginning of the AGB class. There's so much more value within inside of this strategy. This is just the surface level. But the surface level to identifying the trend setup is the main thing you must find, you must realize in the beginning of trading. If you know the trend, more than likely you can win the trade, guys. You'll see your account go blue. Now you got to work on, when do I get out of that trade, because the blue numbers keep going up and up and up. Then you got to fight that greed monster, because now you see your account growing faster and faster and faster. Now, are you sticking to your plan? Are you sticking to the daily compound plan? Did you already hit your 3%, your 5%? Some of you guys are even going for 10%. Did you hit that goal and you continue to stay in the market? Or did you turn that trade into a risk-free trade and you hit your 10%? Now you're playing with the market's money. So if the market comes back or you lose a trade at that 10%, you still have your profit and you can still walk away. So there's many things that we can add on top of what you just seen here today. But anyway, we do this every single Saturday, guys. We'll be back again next week. But now you are completely set up to dominate the market next week. All I need you to do for yourself is to go to TradingView, finish doing what's called your hit list so you can be ready. It's your boy, Mr. and Mrs. Curry. We out of here. Anyway, it's your boy, KOBK. We out of here. All right, go ahead, Pat. Pat, what you say? What you say, Pat? Go ahead.
I said it's really great how you all not only teaching technical skills to people, but you're also making sure that you set them up to win in every aspect, the trading log, the compounding, the risk management, because sometimes, when people start trading, all they're doing is focusing on the technical part. They forget about the psychology. They don't talk about the trading plan, the risk management. And so that's the reason why when they just focusing on technical trade, they missing the other part of the ball game. So I thank you all for doing that, because you all really are giving people the whole picture and you're really setting them up to win. So I thank you guys for that.
Jeez, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. What you mean, Nelly? What you mean, Nelly?
I said, what she said was 100% correct. You need more than just the strategies, which are bangers, or they're all really good, but you teach the rest of it that we need to know. I'm brand new to this here platform, to trading, and I've just learned so much in more ways than just trading. So I'm really grateful to Claude and his wife, Jasmine. Thank you.
No doubt. Appreciate it.
Beautiful.
What up, world? What up, team? What up, family? It's your boy KLBK. Salute. And the KLBK stands for knocked out by knowledge. And the salute is because I salute each and every single one of you guys that are tuning into this channel, that are following me, that are liking, that are sharing, that are subscribing, that are purchasing, that are just really following the movement. And definitely I'm really loving the individuals that are truly empowering themselves to take control of their financial situations, to pick up a new or maybe even an additional skill to enhance everything that they're already doing. So this right here is the KOBK Salute channel, where we go over many different things. The things that I will show you today, I will be going over binary options, and then later on, not today, but later on, I will be adding something additionally to this channel.